Welcome to Mersey Synod of the United Reformed Church. Many of you might know that over the last 2 years, our Synod theme has been Talking Faith. We've encouraged our churches to talk faith with each other, to talk about the things of God that really matter. We've also encouraged us to go out and to talk to families and friends who aren't yet Christians about what it means to be a Christian in the days that we live in today. But over the next 2 years, I'm really excited to share with you that our theme is moving from talking faith to living faith. Jesus had a lot to say to people who talked about faith and religion, but failed to put into practice the very basic tenets of that faith. We believe that being Christians means that we're active, that we live out and we do our faith. We don't just think it or speak it. In James chapter 2, we read that faith without works is dead. And so it's our desire that over the next 2 years, we would learn to live faith, to grow faith, to act faith, and to be faith in the wider world. What does it mean in a technological age to worship the carpenter of Nazareth when we're faced with a global crisis around the environment? What does it mean to worship the creator of the universe? As the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, what does it mean to live generously and to be good stewards of all that God has given us? And as the generations divide and become more and more polarised, what does it mean to be an intergenerational family of believers that worship God together? We'll be exploring all of these ideas and more over the next 2 years. Of course, this doesn't mean that we'll stop talking faith. We want our faith, our words, to be reflected in the deeds that we live. The way that we live out our lives is so important so that people around us can see Christ in us. So I want to encourage you to keep an eye out on Mersey Synod's social media, on our Facebook page. Keep an eye out on Mersey News, the regular newsletter that comes out, where we'll be providing ideas and resources for how you and your church can live your faith together over these next 2 years. I pray that as we start this journey and as we walk together through it, that we may discover more deeply what it is that God is calling us to, that we may be people of action and not just consumers of religion. So go in the name of Christ to be Christ's hands and feet in your communities, and may people see Christ in you every day of your lives. Amen.